But yeah, that new movie that's come out, The Cocaine Bear.
Yes, that was hilarious. I mean, I'm going to let you hit your points. Don't get me wrong, but now it's completely stupid. But every once in a while, you like a movie that don't require any thought. You don't have to, sit back and wonder what's the plot. Ooh, is that a twist?
I think the title tells you exactly what it is. It's a bear. And
it's a bear. Yeah, it's completely stupid, but it was hilarious. I laughed from beginning to end.
Drugs and wild animals. I'm all in. I'm buying that ticket.
So was that bear.
Well, the thing about that bear that I want to hit on is that this was inspired by true events.
Yes.
All right. Now, this really happened way back in the day, but it happened a long time ago. It happened back when we was in high school.
All right, tell our age here. We was in high school.
Back in 85 is when this bear actually did this. And it was a what was his name? Andrew Thornton he was a narcotics cop. And then he got busted for doing illegal drug runs and stuff like that. So then he quit the force after going to prison, which was forced upon him. Right. You got to leave, that kind of thing. So he got arrested for being, a dirty cop.
Right.
And then once he got out of prison, he became a drug mule for the cartels down there. So this happened back in 1985. It was all over the news when this went on. He had a little airplane. He'd hit from Mexico or wherever they came from. He would fly over international waters over the Gulf of Mexico right there around Texas, come over, and he would just shoot the duffel bags of drugs out over places where all the dealers would pick it up, and then they would go spread it out. So he made a lot. But his plane fouled up on him. His plane fouled up, and it was time to get out of the plane. So he takes one last duffel bag and a parachute and attempts to jump out of this plane. All right, when he jumps out, something goes awry. He hits his head, does something. Right. Something messed him up. He jumped out of that plane. He was pretty much already knocked out or dead. Maybe snapped that neck or something. So the only thing that really floated him was his emergency chute was floating out of the bag.
Yeah.
Or out of his parachute sack. That's how they float out there. That's how it goes on in history, man. I mean,
great graphics there. So he didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
Okay.
Which was funny because he ended up in somewhere in Tennessee, and he landed in somebody's driveway and he was dead. It was an amazing story. But the bags that went out. Now he actually died and perished in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But the bear where this actually happened was in Georgia. So he dropped bags over the Georgia area, and this is where the bear got a hold to the bags. And this is intense. And the bear, I don't know how the movie went. I mean, how did it say the bear got a hold to the drugs in there?
Actually, so far, you're right on point.
Oh, is it telling it? Okay, because I haven't got to see the movie yet.
I'm not going to say a lot. I don't want to be the spoiler if anybody's going to go watch it. But, I mean, yeah, it didn't give the lead up of him being a cop. But, I mean, in the movie, he's chunking bags out. He goes jump out of the plane, knocks himself unconscious in the process. And I don't know if it ever even said where this took place at, but yeah, pretty much exactly like you explained it. He threw some drugs out, and a bear found them, and well, I think in real life, I think the bear, didn't you tell me, just kind of went nuts and went off and died?
Yeah. We probably ate shit right there in that little area.
Yeah.
Well, the actual bear it's a stuffed, you can see this actual bear. It's a 175-pound black bear. And it is actually in the Kentucky for Kentucky Mall. And this is where the actual bear, and it says Cocaine Bear on the thing, because I've seen that. And remember, I lived up there in them hills. But that bear is actually up there, and you can actually, it's stuffed and all that. And the actual bear is there at the museum there at the Kentucky for Kentucky Mall. And it's pretty intense. 175 pounds is not that big a bear.
No, but I mean, you get him hyped up on cocaine. I don't want to wrestle him.
It's still a tall bear, but he's really lean because he's out in the wilderness. He's not he's not a hand-fed bear, you know. Evidently he was starving because he ate some cocaine.
Well, that, you know, when you've been on cocaine for a little while, you start losing weight anyway because you don't take time to eat. You're just doing the cocaine.
Right. But
So-
I don't know how the movie portrayed what happened to him. I've seen some commercials.
Yeah.
And but when they found this bear dead in Georgia, he was laying right there, and he had 40 open plastic containers of drugs around him. 40 containers of 40 plastic containers of drugs. These things were like big old water coolers, you know, like a little igloo jug. They had 40 of those, and they were all open. And he had a party. Now he didn't take off and shoot through the woods or nothing like that. His ass was just like a Pomeranian. He was shaking and vibrating, peeing all over everything. He probably drive up some trees.
He just partied like, you know, 1999. But I mean, once again, I don't want to say too much because, you know, people get mad when you spoil movies. But
well, you can always do a cliffhanger. You can tell the funny part of the movie.
Well, I was getting there until you interrupted me.
I interrupted.
But, you know, this bear, you know, I guess they wanted to keep the feel good moment, you know, but, you know, this bear just basically kind of partied.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it was like, you know, got me some coke in me. I'm feeling good until the coke came down. You know, he came down off the coke. Well, now the bear's addicted.
Oh, so he's hunting more.
Right. And it's showing all the, you know, this hiker over here found the cocaine. Oh my God. So now he has cocaine. The bear can smell it. So, you know,
So
the bear's
he's going after
hunting down him. And then somebody had hid some cocaine and went back to get it. And the bear is, you know, like standing there. Nah.
It's just
this
mine.
This man.
Finders keepers, bitch. That's how it rolls around.
Right.
But yeah, in the original though, he ate all this cocaine, these 40 tubes of cocaine, and it just like such intense. You know, a bear's first time on drugs is not gonna, because that's a story I always heard, that if you do cocaine the first time, if you survive it, you'll be hooked.
Oh hell!
The bear did not survive.
Well,
he was not able to become hooked on the cocaine.
Well, that's never anything I've been interested in, but
I've never been a druggie.
No, yeah, we've all tried.
I might have dabbled.
We've all tried all the kind, you know, everything out there you could try while we was growing up. I'm just saying I never landed on anything.
Yeah, I didn't.
I decided I'd be an alcoholic. You know, it's a lot cheaper than cocaine.
It is a lot cheaper. The DUIs suck. Those suck ass. That's what I know. Those tickets, they suck. They suck the balls.
Dustin joined us saying,
What's up,
"What's
Dustin?
up?"
Glad to see you out there, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
That's right.
But it's a pretty intense little thing. I know there's a good story in it. I know there's one good funny ass moment to tell on that bear story.
All right. Well, the funniest part of that bear story has nothing to do with that damn bear.
Oh yeah,
right. You got this game warden chick, you know, because this is like at a state park or something. I don't know. You got this game warden chick.
Yeah.
And she's, you know, nothing attractive about this lady whatsoever. But she struts her stuff trying to turn on this other game warden dude over there.
Chicks.
Once this bear actually comes into play up there, this game warden bitch goes through more hell than you could possibly imagine. And okay, spoiler alert, she does not make it to, well, she makes it to the end of the movie. But she has done had her ass ripped open by the bear, and somebody done popped her in the head, you know, and the ambulances come and pick her up, and you know it shows that big wide ass with them bear marks running down it. The ambulance picks her up, but they grab the red bag because it looks just like their red bag.
Oh.
So they grab the cocaine and put it in the back of the ambulance. Well, they don't even get the doors shut or nothing, and the bear is coming to the ambulance. And so they take off. They're going down the road. The bear's trying to jump in the ambulance because it wants its cocaine back. This chick comes out, stretcher and all, rolls, and it shows her face to plant on the road and slide. So after that moment, you kind of forget about the skateboarding lady. And then the very last damn scene of the movie, the mama and children who survived, because somebody always survived. That's not a spoiler alert.
It's always a survivor.
They're walking down the road, and you see the mama with two kids going, "Oh, y'all don't look at this," as they go around, and it's still that damn board laying upside down, attached to the stretcher in the middle of the damn road. You see a cop car drive around her and keep going. It's like
nobody gives a rat's ass.
Nobody gives a damn about this chick.
I definitely got to watch that movie.
Oh shit!
I think it'd be pretty damn hilarious.
Highly recommended.
I say drink it with a beer or a bowl. Either one. It's up to y'all. If you're pretty, energetic stuff, do both.
Do both, yeah.
Whatever, bitchy. Dabble one way or the other. But yeah, that's oh man. I'm definitely going to have to watch that. But yeah, you can also look it up, man. It's in that Kentucky Mall. They'll tell you the story about it.
Oh heck, yeah.
It didn't actually kill anybody in the real life thing. There was no dead bodies laying
right
or anything like that. The chick on the board, she made it, in the real life one.
Right.
But it was pretty cool.
Well, this lady didn't make it at all.
Yeah, poor thing. Hats off to her.
She got paid.
Yeah, she got them monies. Speaking of money, man, if anybody's in our neck of the woods, don't forget there's $1 million ticket in our town that they're trying to get people to come claim. You got till April 4th to do it.
Oh wow!
It's worth $1 million. They had all 4 numbers, but not the Powerball. And it's whoever it was at the Tiger Mark. So if it's any of y'all and you hear about this from us,
we want
come see me. If I see somebody walking around in a mink coat tomorrow, I'm gonna be really upset. But yeah, on the lottery because I can't hit that shit.
No, I can't even hit a damn scratch off.
But I wonder how much cocaine that bear actually ate out of those 42. I mean, do you think each tube was probably a kilo? Maybe?
Probably, but he probably spread more around in the woods than he did actually eat.
Yeah. Well, they say they cut it with stuff,
Yeah.
And I've heard that there's a sweetener in it to make it more addicting.
All right, which made it addicting to the bear.
So the bear got 40 tubes of some good sweeteners.
Or either that or he's just that damn hungry.
Oh yeah. The woods, powdered donuts.
Yeah.
Down there where look, I got the powder, I don't need the carbs.
Exactly. That's how I'm keeping my sweet bear figure here.
Right.
Yeah.
All the guilt and none of the carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I like that.
But I mean, just my thoughts would be that he probably shook that shit everywhere.
Oh, he probably did.
All over the woods. But I mean, he got enough.
Yeah. I mean,
obviously enough to kill him.
I wonder what those last few minutes were like, man. Did he just lay there and just like touch his face like, oh, I'm a pretty bear. I'm a pretty bear.
That's exactly how I see it, like a Cheech and Chong movie. He's just laid back like, whoa.
Like old cop that turned into a vision at the end.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. It's a good shit, man.
Game warden walks by and the bear's back there like, I know that dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, like after they found the dude, it was like, when they started tracing his trail of the drug goods, it was like 3 months after him dying that they actually found the bear with the 40 tubes around it.
Baby laxative is a popular cutting agent. I've heard.
Chocolatey. Oh. Wouldn't laxative be chocolatey?
Well, hell, I don't know.
What does a baby laxative taste like? It's got to be sweet for a baby to take it.
I don't know. I thought you put it in the other end.
That's misleading evidence there, Dustin. Well, no, shouldn't you ingest it? A baby laxative?
I don't know.
Well, I don't either. I'm 54 years old. My laxatives come in, like stool softener or something.
And when I had babies, they
Who
had
said that shit?
when I had babies, they had no problem shitting. I mean, they did it too much, We wasn't giving them anything to help them do it.
Just shitting everywhere.
Right.
But yeah, I guess baby laxative would, we'll have to look that up. Does anybody know? Is it sweet? Has it got a sweetener in it? Anybody? But something had to be sweet in it for that.
Right.
For that bear to just could not put it down.
Yeah.
Because if it's just straight cocaine, what's cocaine? Then they come out on cocoa bean?
Yeah. Hence the name cocaine.
Science, y'all. Y'all learning shit today. That's funny.